ArsenalFanTV now. This is a reunion.
Because
I remember 3 years ago, Chelsea away, we got beat 6-0.
Yeah, and £300 that cost me that game.
£300.
24-hour flight. Now you copped
24 hours. No, I've done the flight. I know. I feel your pain now. I know it's been much better for me, but now I understand the pain now of the flight, paying that big money, seeing us lose 6-0. But you're starting to feel a bit more optimistic now that we're making a couple of decent signings, Lacazette, Kolasinac. Yeah, it kind of seems to be a little change at the moment with Arsenal. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think both of them are good signings. The thing that bugs me a little bit still about the club is, you name any other club in Europe that breaks their record for a goal scorer that we've all been craving for, and everyone's going to probably jump down my throat and say, oh, it's only a friendly, it doesn't matter. But why is he playing wide? We should be backing him and he should be starting, and we should be telling Giroud, sorry mate, you're on your way out, or your reserve striker behind him. I don't understand why we're accommodating.
They've got to ease him in, haven't they? They've got to ease him in.
But we're the only club that is. Is Lukaku going to play wide for Man United in the friendlies when he plays? He's going to be playing up front. You know what I mean? So that's what, I think I said this 3 years ago. Sometimes when Wenger makes decisions, I don't understand the logic behind them. Don't get me wrong, he's the manager. Probably knows football a lot better than me, but we're the only club that does this. I don't get it.
I'm sure that this is the right time to look at things, though, isn't it? You can say to himself, because there was a couple of people next to me saying they actually like that. They want to see if the two of them can play together. What about sometimes going with a 4-4-2? What about maybe sort of playing a bit like how France play, where they've got Giroud up front with a target man, and then you kind of have Lacazette playing that Griezmann role. You know, it's worth having a look.
And I would agree if the two of them were up front, but he's playing him wide in the 3-4-3, right? So my biggest fear is, and again, I would have, 2014, I would have backed Wenger I would have died for him. But he's lied so much, I don't trust him. I've got a feeling Sanchez is gone, Lacazette's going to play wide, Giroud's up front, and then it's Walcott or Welbeck, you know, B-grade youth team players, who knows, that's going to be out there.
That sounded very optimistic.
Well, the thing is,
it's that trip, isn't it? You can't get over it, can you?
No. Look. I'll back the club forever, right? And it's not about I'm a better fan because I'll travel there or whatever. I'll spend my money to follow Arsenal, and when I can, I'll get over to Europe and go to the games, and I love going over there. The thing is, I just want to see the club with a bit of backbone to say, all right, if we're going to go for the title, stop telling us we're going to go for it, but then there's no action on the field, right? So we've splashed the cash for Lacazette. Start him up front. That's what we bought him for, to score goals, not for wing play. Keep Sanchez. If we don't keep Sanchez, bring something else in, right?
I was just going to ask it as my last question. Who else do you think, you'd bring into Arsenal to kind of strengthen the team to give us a chance next season?
Well, I mean, I agree with Wenger. Other clubs have to sell. I mean, I can say I want Cristiano Ronaldo, I want Lionel Messi, I want this and that, but it's all dreamland, right? So I'll back him with who he signs, but what I'm saying is play them in their position. He's done it too long. He's played people out of position for too long, right? So to answer your question, we need to definitely replace Cazorla. I know a lot of people like Welbeck. I like that he's, he gives his all and things like that. Walcott, I've come to both the Sydney game and the Wanderers game. He had about 20 chances. He didn't score one goal. Again, it's a friendly, and I know, but it's season on season. So to answer your question, Wenger says there's not much better quality out there than what we have. I watch every game every week. I can see there's hundreds of players that are better quality than what we've got. So anyone that's better than what we've got, I'll be happy with. Play them in position, and I'll back them. But don't spend 55 million. You bring him out to Australia, he scored a nice goal against Sydney, that's what we've been lacking, and then I come tonight and he's playing wide. You know what I mean? For Giroud, I mean, come on, man.